What's up everybody? Welcome back to Worldwide Shenanigans. Today, I'm gonna take you guys for a walk in my neighborhood of West Hollywood. So I've previously taken you guys down the other side of Hollywood Boulevard towards the theaters and all of the tourist sites. And in case you missed that video, I can link it up here so that you guys can watch down what's that way. But now I'm taking you on the residential side. What do the homes or apartments look like here in West Hollywood? So West Hollywood is a neighborhood in LA that is between Hollywood on one side and Beverly Hills on the next. It has a lot of stuff happening, a lot of bars, restaurants, it's super walkable. And as you get close to Beverly Hills, it gets kind of bougie. I've seen some really beautiful, really big houses on this walk before, so I'll show you what there is to see. From my months in LA, I have a couple of observations about the houses and neighborhoods here that are kind of different from where I've been before. The first is that there can be all sorts of different types and styles of houses all next to each other on the same street. Where I'm from, the houses kind of look similar to each other if they're on the same neighborhood or on the same street. But here, that's not true. So it could be the actual architecture style that's different, or a lot of vegetation. I've always really liked this blue house. It's just so interesting to me how there's like a modern house next to a stucco house, next to like a colonial house. That's so unique. However, one thing that is very common is a lot of houses have really tall fences. As you can see, a lot of fences, a lot of security cameras, a lot of barriers between the homes. So you can't see it. Overall, I definitely think my favorite type of architecture is that Mediterranean, Tuscan, Southwest style. What's your guys' favorite? Tell me in the comments below, what's your favorite type of architecture or style or landscaping? Love to hear everyone's thoughts. One thing I love about LA and that I'm still not used to is how there's just mountains everywhere. Each direction you look, there are mountains. And I think what makes the LA mountains extra exciting or different is all of the houses. I want to know who lives in these houses. And these houses too. Who's living in these houses on the hills? There are also tons of the little free libraries around West Hollywood. I've probably seen about 5 so far. So after weaving through a bunch of the neighborhood streets, I then pop out on Sunset Boulevard. And that's what's so interesting about this part of town is it's so residential, but also still walkable. Like here's a chicken restaurant, there's a Rite Aid, a gas station, everything's walkable here. It's also just so interesting coming from the East Coast, seeing cactuses everywhere and these types of plants. So I'm walking in the direction of the Sunset Strip, which is a really cool area, a lot of restaurants and bars, nightlife, just a lot of cool places there. So you guys have an idea of the size. If I were to walk from the Chinese Theater, that downtown area in Hollywood, all the way to the Sunset Strip, that walk would be closer to an hour. Yeah, LA is big, but this is a super walkable part of the city. Well, there you go, guys. I'm walking back from my tour of the West Hollywood homes. This is just my neighborhood walk, and I wanted to show you guys what it looks like. So let me know if you like this video by giving it a thumbs up. Back home after my walk. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll catch you next time on Worldwide Shenanigans.